A very good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's getting on well. Brian Maloney is my name, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the group. I'm sure we'll have a few more people joining over the next few days, but thank you so much for your commitment. And I am here to serve and do the very best that I can in the profession that I'm at the present moment. So I want to talk a small bit about goal setting and goal achieving. This is one of the things that my mentor Bob Proctor had taught me. Now, in Bob's business, he had a co-owner by the name of Sandy Gallagher, and Sandy's only after coming off a call with us where she was doing presenting an event called Riding the Dragon, and that came from her own industry. She's a phenomenal leader in the racehorse industry, and one of the horses she was riding one day, she said it felt like it was riding a dragon, that it was so active and that the horse was just so strong. And then she asked the question, like, what kind of dragon have we got in our life? What's holding us back from really doing and achieving what we really want to do and achieve? So we started to talk about goal setting and goal achieving. And the first thing that Bob Proctor had ever said to me was like, what do you want? What do you truly want in your life? And I'd seen that in one of his videos before, and that's what brought me towards Bob Proctor. Tell me what you want and I can show you how to get it. Or another phenomenal line that he had is that if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. There was those 2 or 3 lines that really captivated it for me, because it was different things that I wanted in my life. And I had an idea how to get them, but truthfully, I had no structure. I probably didn't have the discipline. I wasn't operating at the standard that I needed to be operating at. And Bob and his team showed me how to do that and how to achieve that. And that's now what I'm doing with the people that are coming towards me and the clients that I currently have at the present moment. And I was just looking at some of my notes at the moment, and he spoke about, a worthy ideal. And he said that this is so important because it's about setting and achieving goals. And what I really want you to do at the moment is just to permit your imagination to dream. What do you truly want in your life? Is it financial freedom? Maybe it's a new home, maybe it's a holiday home, maybe it's an increased income, maybe it's to put yourself in a position where your husband or your wife doesn't have to work, or your partner doesn't have to work anymore. Maybe it's to take more holidays with your family and your children. Maybe it's to have better relationships with people that are around you. Maybe it's to have increased health. Each and every one of us have different goals. We all strive to have better goals, but we need to use our higher mental faculty, which is our imagination. And by taking out a pen and paper, I want you tonight to be able to write down exactly what you want in the finest detail. Like as Bob said to me before when he was with a client and he asked them about what kind of house do they want. He wanted to know everything from what way the doors swung, left or right, how many doors were in the fridge, how many shelves were in that fridge, what colour carpet, or was it timber floors, was there going to be a swimming pool? He went into the finite details, where were the plug sockets going to be in the house? And that's what you need to do when you're writing down your goals. What do you truly want? And write it down. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to write it down. He also taught me that we all need to have a goal card. This is the goal card that he gave me at the time, which I hold in my wallet each and every day. And that's it. That's my goal card. And I write down, I'm so happy and grateful that, and that's what you need to do. So for someone that might want a new home, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm now living in this new home. But the goal card is only there just to remind us. You're going to have your script written out where you have the most detailed information of exactly you want that house to be. And we're only using the house now as an example at the present moment. But imagine you have that access to all the information that you want. That's what I do. I provide that information to teach businesses, to teach corporates, to teach students and clients of my own of achieving exactly what they want in their life, like what Bob showed me how to get. And we operate on a belief system, and the belief system that we operate on often comes from our parents, because they got it from their parents as well. So the question I asked today, do you have sound beliefs for the way that you're thinking at the present moment? Do you have sound beliefs? Where did your beliefs come from? So for the likes of myself, my beliefs come from my parents or my grandparents. It's just the way that it is. It's indoctrinated into us, and it comes down through the generations. With changing your beliefs help improve your life at the present moment. That's a really important question. Would changing your beliefs help improve your life? we're often taught, like we talk about certain people, or we talk about certain things, and we form an opinion. That opinion isn't always right. We need to change our belief system to be able to go to where we want to go to. And how do I change my beliefs? There is a strategy, there is a system, there is a structure, there is a way to change your beliefs. So you have to start asking yourself those questions the whole time. And when I met Bob at first, he spoke about A-type goals, B-type goals, and C-type goals. And when I talk about an A-type goal, truthfully, I'm not even going to talk about it because it's not worth it. But the B-type goal is a goal that you actually become quite comfortable in trying to achieve your B-type goal. It's a goal that it really doesn't cause you to stretch too much. It in a way that if the right people are around you, and if in the right conditions and circumstances, you'll achieve that goal, but it doesn't cause you to stretch. The goal that you need to be going for is a C-type goal. This is the goal that creates the fire in your belly, the goal that when you sit up in the morning time and get out of your bed, touch your feet on the floor, that you want to start the day knowing that you're on the road to achieving your goal. And it's so important that you start to get that into your mind. This is the goal that I truly want. It's my C-type goal. It's allowing me to stretch. It's allowing me to become incredibly uncomfortable. And what you need to start to develop is you need to develop a system where you become comfortable with being uncomfortable. So they're the A-type goals, the B-type goals, and the C-type goals. And as I said, with the C-type goal, get the fire in the belly. It really causes you to drive yourself forward. And there are going to be awkward days. There are going to be difficult days when you try and achieve your goals. But this is where skills like persistence comes in. I spoke about this before. In 1952 and 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary and his Sherpa guide Tenzing Norgay, they went to climb Mount Everest and they failed. But again in 1954, they managed to climb to the summit of Mount Everest. It's amazing to me that no one ever managed to get to the summit of Mount Everest before 1954. And yet once Tenzing Norgay and Sir Edmund Hillary had achieved that, so many people got there afterwards. And even today, there's another person that managed to climb Mount Everest, which is a phenomenal achievement. But they had a vision, they had a goal. And that's what we're talking about at the moment. It's goal. What is your goal this evening? What is the goal that's going to cause you to move forward in your life? Remember the two bicycle mechanics from Dayton, Ohio, the Wright brothers. There were two bicycle mechanics. And in December the 17th, 1903, they created a new kingdom. They created aircraft. They created first flight. They were phenomenal human beings. But again, they had a goal and they had a vision. So what is your goal and what is your vision? I really need you to get that clear. What is your goal and what is your vision? And I need you to put an answer in the comment box below if you're really serious about that, because this is what I do. I want to be able to help you in achieving your goals through the programs that we provide. Do you really want to be in the position this time next year that you're in today? Do you really want to make a change in your life? You have to ask yourself those questions, because we should be always striving to achieve goals in our lives. Remember, if you stay at the base of the mountain or in the foothills, you'll never achieve what you want to achieve. You do not want to be looking back when you're 70 or 80 years of age and you're looking back in your life and saying, Ginny, I had a massive opportunity to make a change and I didn't do that. I didn't put the goals and visions that I truly had into full practice. I didn't seek the help that I needed. I didn't seek the mentorship. And all the answers are there for us, because all I ever do is work with universal law, work with the guidance that God gives me, and work with a clear structure that I have been given, a set of material that has been worked through for the last 60 years, proven method. But again, it goes back to goal setting and goal achieving. You have to ask yourself, what do you truly want in your life? Again, as I said, some people it's financial, some people it's better relationships, some people it's new home. Everyone has a different one. So what I ask you tonight is, please take out an A4 sheet of paper, take out a biro, and just start to write down in the greatest detail of what do you truly want. And please come back and let me know, and let me help you in achieving what you truly want, what you truly desire in your life. This has been Brian Maloney. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and have a great evening.